of missing the house for 15 times without the permission of the presiding officer. So please, Honorable Zaake wants to hear it properly.
Yes.
That if you miss a house 15 times, you risk losing your seat if you do it without the permission of the presiding officer. Now, those who are not able to come here physically, our rules provide for virtual attendance of the house. So, and once you attend virtually, whoever attends virtually, we record. Okay, we put it in the records of Parliament. So, if you're not able to attend here, please attend virtually. And the rules that apply to physical attendance apply to virtual attendance. At the induction, I was telling colleagues, they were asking me about procedures and all that. We always send logins every day because we don't want, and this is a secure login because we don't want strangers to attend the house. Number two, you must be dressed formally. I don't want you to attend the session when you're digging or you're in a car traveling, moving. Ensure you have a stable internet connection and you're in a room where you are only and only you, because we don't want strangers to tag on and attend the house. You're submitting and your child also submits. Can say, oh, Daddy, I also say this, and it goes on the Hansard. You know? Yeah, so we want to be very, very clear on that. But would encourage as much as possible for you to attend physically. Now tomorrow, we shall be having Prime Minister's time. There are very many questions I received today, and most of the questions are not questions of urgent nature. So they are questions which should be going to the Prime Minister. Please, these are questions you just take to the government chief whip, lead of government business office. And they are always recorded. The Prime Minister always has questions for written responses and questions which come from you members directed for oral answer. So if I don't pick you today, please bear with me. Tomorrow is your day. We usually save Thursday to accommodate as many questions. Honorable Singoma, I saw your question. Yes. I saw it, so tomorrow I'll give you space. And Prime Minister, I'm sending some of the questions to your office so that you prepare the responses early. Honorable colleagues, for now, that's it. Matters of national importance. On my communication, I will allow two people, one here, another one here. I will allow Honorable Opia Chuti. I allow Honorable Seungu. I needed let's say a lady. Huh? Okay, let me do this. Honorable Seungu, Honorable Amania Mukono, Honorable Lainos, Honorable no, on my communication. Yeah. Matters of national importance, I have them. I have not yet known, I know Honorable Mujungu, but I have not yet known, I need the one I don't know. Sorry, Honorable Mujungu, I'll give you an opportunity, don't mind. No, matters of national importance, I have them on the list already. I'll read from my list. Okay, on my communication, Honorable Pio, it was on my communication. And Honorable Mujungu, it was on my communication. Honorable Mujungu, was it on my communication? Okay. And Honorable Tim Gill, please. Honorable Pachuto on my communication, so let's do 1 minute, 1 minute. No, the ones I've picked are enough on my communication. Is it on my communication, Honorable Seungo? Please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On road accidents, Mr. Speaker, sir, Minister of Works must come out and correct errors on the roads. Along Masaka Road, where I come from, Sino trucks have the biggest hooting on the roads, and many people are dying because of hooting. They are loose governing vehicles. Secondly, what type of roads do we have, Honourable Minister for Transport? We cannot have roads without infrastructure. No painting, no road signs. And how do we run a country where you tarmac roads and they remain dusty? Sincerely, Mr. Speaker, the issue of Sino trucks. I was a young man, by that time I was in primary, during Amini's regime, which cannot happen now, Mr. Speaker. But in lorries, we are not traveling at night. But Sino trucks are causing...
Conclude, Honourable.
They are causing a lot of accidents along the roads. Secondly, these buses one time had speed governors. But these days they are no longer having speed governors. A lot of work is done by you, but it's not satisfactory. Honourable Minister, I am seeing you in the field. I'm happy with that. This is the beginning of your work. But kindly, the issue of people dying because of accidents. Mr. Speaker, motorcycles, bodas have stronger lights than vehicles at night. All those are imported by government and you sanction them. If not so, you are not arresting those who are bringing them in the country. How would you have a motorcycle along the road, a boda? It gives flashes at night, stopping other people from seeing. And at the end of the day, people are dying. Here we are, morning 15. But if you take a real record of people dying every day on our roads, it's far, far painful, and something must be done by government. Mr.
Thank you. Honourable colleagues, in the VIP gallery this afternoon, we have a delegation from the NRM Secretariat. They include the Honourable Dr. Nansubuga Rosemary Seninde, Director Mobilization. Hello, our guests here, we don't clap. Okay? Here we don't clap, and I request clerk to always brief our guests, okay, before they enter the gallery. They were about to say Naremoye, and we started. And there the Prime Minister would jump and join right away, I know her. So I don't want us to take that route, okay? The Honourable Chatire Jacqueline, Deputy National Treasurer. The Honourable Ambassador James Kinobe, Commissioner, NIM Electoral Commission. And the Honourable Emmanuel Dombo, Director for Information and Publicity. They've come to observe proceedings of this House. Please join me once again in welcoming them. And we are always happy to see our former colleagues coming to, because from here they advise us, they talk to us. We always love it. Honourable colleagues, also in the VIP gallery this afternoon, we have our sister, Honourable Kaya Christine Nachimwero, former district woman, member of Parliament for Chiboga. She has come to observe proceedings of this House. Please join me once again in welcoming her. Colleagues, in the public gallery this afternoon, we have a delegation from Karangara district. They are Kaita Sande Gerard, Chairperson NRM Karangara, and many other people. Oh, I can read the leaders. Narongo Nowerin, the mother to our sister the MP, Honorable Mr. Kazibwe Moses, Chairperson, Botumirar, Kachanga, Kavuma Adrian, the husband to Honorable Aida. Now he's an MP by association, but not by accessing emoluments. And no, that one he begs. He doesn't. But by association, it's direct. Honorable Nabasidye Perus, Councillor LC5. Mr. Chiberu, His Worship Chiberu Dodovic, Mayor Karangara. Namsango Harriet. Karemba Charles, LC3 Chairperson, Bobike. And Narukwago Teddy, LC1 Chairperson, Kibanga. They are represented in Parliament by Honorable Gorobi Wire Bagayente, Ujumba County, and Honorable Birunji Caroline Nanyondo, Chamsa County, Karanga District, and they've also come to observe proceedings of this House as their woman MP is sworn in. Please join me once again, colleagues, in welcoming them. Yes. Kidiandongo.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. In October 2025, we experienced a very terrible head-on collision accident in Kiriandongo involving buses, and about 64 passengers perished. The President of the Republic of Uganda made a commitment to compensate families of the dead and those injured. 5 million to the dead, and the injured one, 1 million. But until today, we have not received anything, and the families of those who perished continue engaging the district RDC for the compensation. So maybe the Prime Minister can help us take on this. Then finally, on the issue of accidents also, I would like to implore. It's a very important, valid point.
No, but you switched on a microphone without my permission. Yeah. You see, when it's off, you sit. And yeah, first take your seat, Honorable. Yeah. So now take. I've allowed you to go now.
Thank you. I would like to implore Minister of Works to establish a hospital whereby each and every driver going to renew their driving permit must be tested. Because when we go to the driving permit offices, they just issue these permits. But when you test these drivers medically, because most of these drivers are DMC, drivers in dangerous condition. So if they test us and then we qualify for renewal of permits, I think this will help reduce the rate of accident. Thank you.
Now, honorable colleagues, apart from specific matters, like the one raised of the contribution, I wouldn't even call it compensation, I'd just say contribution towards either medical or various expenses, you know. The rest, I would want, if they are not very direct, then the committee, that's why we have committee leaders here, to be observant. This help you when you're doing your work. Otherwise, not everything will be responded to. So Prime Minister will respond at once. Let me just allow Honorable Pachuto.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to congratulate you to that high office that you have retained. Allow me also to congratulate my fellow fisherwoman, Honorable Ida. Welcome back to the House. Right Honorable Speaker, I want to thank you for highlighting the issue of accidents and my passionate appeal to the Minister of Works. Many times these accidents are caused by stationary vehicles. I would appeal that there be a system, a mechanism in place whereby anybody, any truck owner or vehicle owner that the vehicle maybe has issues and cannot remove the vehicle or repair within a day, there should be some parking yard on the highways where the ministry
Okay, conclude. Yeah.
Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker, where they can tow these vehicles and have them parked there, and then the owners come and repair them. Mr. Speaker, we are losing very productive Ugandans that could really contribute to the development of this country because of such careless, reckless kind of unmanaged situation. I thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable, as was it on my communication? Okay? If it was on my communication.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, in the 11th Parliament, we did resolve that government through Ministry of Works do reinstate the use of speed governors. I wanted the Minister of Works and Transport to update this Honourable House how far they have gone on implementing the resolution of the House, but also what our dear sister has said. We did also resolve that if a car gets a mechanical problem in the 11th Parliament, the owner, at his cost or her cost, together with police, they work together that it is told. So we also want the Minister of Works to update us how far, because even the Prime Minister is here, so was part of that meeting together with Uganda Police and other officers from the Ministry of Works.
Thank you. I had picked Honorable Pio Achuti.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. On the issue of road accidents, Right Honorable Speaker, in the last Parliament, I recall that we came up with a committee under the Speakership's office, and they came up with clear resolutions and action items. I would appeal that those action items be retrieved so that the Ministry of Works and the necessary agencies can follow on it. But related to that, Right Honorable Speaker, on that Gulu Highway where the accident took place, there's a section from Kamdini proceeding to Lira up to Soroti. That road is under construction and is being finalized. Unfortunately, where the bends are and where you have the trading centers, the road markings allow for overtaking. I have raised this issue several times, even to the contractor. They have not taken action. 2 weeks ago, we had an accident there. We are going to continue having more accidents if that is not. There is need for the Minister of Works to urgently intervene. Even the police last week also raised the same complaint, misleading road signs by the contractor on the road. Thank you.
Honorable Isaac.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, just alluding to some of the submission of our honorable colleagues. The entire stretch, the northern route, going all the way to Gulu, the biggest accident right now is due to the potholes which are not being filled by the Ministry of Works. We have got a high volume of passengers now traveling at night. So these buses, because of little lighting along the road, they do not see some of these potholes. And that is how they end up swerving towards another vehicle and we get head collisions. And that is how we are getting accidents. Can we have those potholes actually filled to make sure that the road is safe? And Right Honorable Speaker, I would like to inform the Minister of Works that we are still getting accidents and deaths along the Jukia Road. We passed a loan here of $20 million for works to begin on Nebbi Goli Road, the 16 kilometers. Nothing is happening on the ground. What are you going to do? Lastly, Right Honorable Speaker, you remember in 11...
Honorable Minister for Works. Thank you, Honorable Isaac.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I do, and some of these, even some of them who suffer in Mulago, but for this very accident, which I've just mentioned, the preliminary reports show that the cause of the accident was overspeeding. But Honorable Speaker, I request, I've noted the advice given to us by honorable colleagues. And also, I request at least a period of 2 weeks, I bring a statement to this House showing the comprehensive plan we are working together with the Department of Traffic Uganda Police and the other stakeholders who support us in road safety, so that you can advise us further on that plan. If it is good, we guide to implement. If you need us to change, we shall change. Then we bring it.
So, Honourable Minister, two things. One, the colleagues have alluded to the resolutions of this House. And you know, when the House makes resolutions, there is action taken. So I will ask the clerk to once again avail you a copy of those resolutions, because you have just been appointed, so that you can show us the action you've taken or you plan to take on those. That's number one. Number two, with regard to the statement you're saying you bring here in 2 weeks, I would propose you take it to the Committee on Physical Infrastructure, so that together with your technical staff, okay, you go through it comprehensively, and if the committee finds it needs to report here, it will report. But here usually the report is for resolutions. So if it's not for resolutions, then the committee would just help you to enrich, and then you keep engaging with us here. I think that would, but there are specific questions which the members raised, very, very specific, which were not general, which needed quick action from you as a minister. Okay, like the issue of, I expected you to respond to Honorable Pio on speed overtaking lanes in the busy trading centers where they are working on the road. Then the issue raised by Honorable Isaac on the run for Gori, which we passed. I think Honorable Linus also, but there's one for the Prime Minister from Honorable Linus. Please, I don't know if you can respond.
Right Honorable Speaker, on the issue of the road sign on the road, we mentioned it even in the last Parliament, that we're working out on the plan. The road signs we have, they are so attractive, more especially they are metallic. The ones we put, they are so attractive to our people. We're working on the plan to bring the ones which are not attractive so that they can last long on the road. Most of them we use the poles, and where we put the signs, they take them, they save them in terms of scrap. You arrest people, tomorrow they come back. But we're working out a plan where we can have those ones which are not attractive, which can last longer. And we remain committed, we shall do that. Then the issue of bring back the speed governors, I've noted that one is concerned. We're going to go back and see to our people. We see how best we can bring it up, serve our people. Then on Nebbi Road, Honorable Speaker, we are working to ensure that the finance finalizes with the contractor, and very soon the contractor will report on site once he finalizes everything with the Minister of Finance. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honourable Minister, Cracker will request you forward a copy of this component of the answer to the Minister on those specific issues which members raised. And he's able, because I know how he works. Now he will quickly move into action. Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Right Honourable Speaker and members, I have two questions. One is on the issue of testing our drivers before they are recommended to have a renewed license to drive on our roads. I have been sharing with the former Minister of Health, and she has told me that the facilities to check all our drivers are in our national or regional referral hospitals, national and regional referral hospitals, where they can check you on non-communicable diseases such as hypertension, diabetes. They can also check your eyes to see whether the eyesight is okay, because there are those drivers who cannot see during night, and many others. So let us advise our communities to take advantage of the already existing facilities in our regional referral hospitals. On the Kampala-Gulu highway, where we lost 64 lives, I would request my brother to provide me with the list, so that including the names of the deceased, the next of kin, their contact, the districts where they come from, the villages where they were buried, the next of kin, and their contacts. Then we shall take it to the president. Our president is a parent. He will definitely support those families with the 5 million Uganda shillings and the 1 million for those who went for treatment. But those who went for treatment, we will need evidence to see that they were treated in the hospitals. Right Honorable Speaker, I beg to submit.
Thank you, Right Honorable Prime Minister.